Hey, everybody. Hi, y'all. How are y'all? Listen. Thank you so much for coming to another live stream, y'all. And y'all already know this is Monday Madness. Monday Madness. Soon, before you know, we're gonna be into Friday. Y'all already know. I'm telling you, these weeks are going by. So before I get started, I want to thank my advisor kings, my advisor queens, my advisor honeys, and my advisor princesses. Y'all already know what to do. Like, share my video, please. You know what I mean? I know I say this over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? And but hey, those are for the people that's just coming in and that's new to the channel, don't know too much about the channel and stuff. Welcome. Yes, sometimes your girl, she get a little cray, but for those that know who I am down these YouTube streets, y'all already know that, I can be a little crazy sometimes. I can, you know what I mean? This is YouTube. But one thing I will not do is I will not go in on anybody's family, and I will not be trying to dox, and that bitch ain't got no time to do all that shit. I'm not coming out of my pocket, you know, to see about what's going on with somebody else. Hell no, because I'm pretty sure that shit ain't free. That shit ain't free. You know what I mean? So those the people that do that, that means they ain't got shit else to do, and they got the money to spend. Some of us, we ain't got money like that. Shit, I ain't got no 40 and 50 and $60 to check up on a bitch. Hell no. Not me. I keep my money in my pocket and do something else with it. Shit, I ain't got time for that. So that's one thing. You'll never catch me. I wouldn't do no shit like that. That shit is crazy to me. You know what I mean? But they do it. They do it because this is the new YouTube. You know what I mean? This is the new YouTube. This is the way shit is now. That's it. They probably figured, some people probably figure, hey, you know what? My channel ain't shit. My channel ain't going nowhere. What else can I do? Oh, I can dox a bitch. Oh yeah, I'm gonna dox a bitch. So yeah, and with that, I'm gonna show everybody and all of this stuff. Well, how much did you pay? No, I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid. You know what I mean? It's crazy how people will do anything, even if they got to reach down and give their last quarter just to put somebody on Front Street or fry somebody. You know what I mean? Fry somebody at the fucking state. Don't even know that person. Don't even know that person. And y'all already know how it goes. Half of this YouTube shit, it just starts, it starts on YouTube because of the jealousy, because of the envy and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? And best believe the ones that's beefing now, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see a whole new different change because it's gonna come back around and they're gonna be friends again. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. And half of these people walk around like they hate each other and don't even know each other. And I bet you if they seen each other in real life and stuff like that, they'd probably be the best of friends. They'd probably go out for coffee, do Pilates, go to the gym and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because this is just YouTube and shit. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Everybody's here to get entertained. Everybody's here, well, some people are anyway. They want to get that YouTube check. But I'm gonna tell you, you gotta jump through hoops to get a fucking YouTube check. Cause I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to get a YouTube check. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I know because I've been a content creator for a while and shit. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard. You may not get paid 1 month. You may not get paid that second month, but you may get paid that third month. I'm just keeping it real with you. You know what I mean? And some of these content creators, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Especially the ones that hold them messy channels and stuff like that. They're not gonna get paid. You think they're gonna get paid every first and the 22nd of each month? No, that don't happen like that. It happens to some. Yeah, it happens to some. But if you run a crazy channel and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, you're not making much for that video. You probably make about maybe between 64 cents or even $1 for that video. You know what I mean? And a lot of them, I see that's probably why they take it down because they already know once the video is trash, they already know either YouTube gonna come at them, so they just rather go ahead and take the whole shit down. That way they ain't got to listen to YouTube bullshit because everybody know YouTube be having a lot of these damn rules coming out every damn day. And content creators know exactly what I'm talking about because we get notifications of different things that's going on with the channel and upcoming things that's about to happen to your channel. You know what I mean? And we either got to accept it or reject it. But because, we in YouTube house, we have to play the reindeer games. We have to play the reindeer games. So anyway, y'all. So tonight's topic is blended families and does it work? Now, I've kind of went back and forth and asked a few people about this, about blended families and stuff like that, and just trying to get a little bit more information. And here's what some are saying. They're saying that, when they get with a woman, or they get with a man or something like that, 9 times out of 10, if that man has younger kids and she has younger kids, you know what I mean? And they get into a relationship and they want to blend the families in together. Sometimes it'll work out and sometimes it may not work out. You know what I mean? Because maybe it may be either the kids on the dad's side may not like the girlfriend or the wife or the wife's kids. You know what I mean? So right there, that's going to be a problem. Or sometimes the wife or girlfriend will step in and try to act like, she gets in her feelings when the husband or her boyfriend's kids do not like her, because she expects that the kids are going to like her right away. And then if they don't, and 9 times out of 10 you already know, some kids will be like, mm-mm, I don't like you. You know what I mean? Why are you even with my daddy? You know what I mean? Because some kids, they don't want to see that. They rather see the daddy with the mama. So if they see a woman step in, first thing the kids are gonna think is, no, she's trying to take over mama's position, and that's not happening because I don't like her. And they will go back and tell the daddy, I don't like her. You know what I mean? And for no reason. And sometimes if you got one of them jealous mamas on the side, she's out of the picture. Sometimes she could try to turn those kids against the girlfriend, the new girlfriend, or the wife. You know what I mean? So that could be a problem. But then on the other hand, you do got family, the blended family that come together and they get along perfectly. They get along perfectly. The kids like each other. The kids like the mother, or the wife or the girlfriend. And vice versa. The father. Kids like. I mean, it's like a blended family, a happy family. But sometimes in today's society and the way things are now, 9 times out of 10, the families are going to be divided because either it's going to start something where it's going to bring a wedge between the boyfriend or the husband, because the kids may not like the girl's kids, or the husband. I mean, it'll just be crazy. You know what I mean? So let's see who's in the house tonight. Whoever want to come up and chime in, they can. Hey, what's going on? Trey, you back here? Oh Lord. Hey, pretty black cup, where are you? How are you? Love always. Hey, thank you, Vice Queen. Thank you for being I remember, I think you were already a member, but thank you so much. Thank you for believing in my channel. You know what I mean? Even though, I don't have a lot of people over here, but I do appreciate y'all. Y'all coming over here hanging out with your gal. Cause y'all already know I'm only in here for an hour. And then I'm up out of here. I'm up out of here. You know what I mean? Bitch got shit to do. You know what I mean? Um, but I do appreciate y'all. And y'all already know sometimes, sometimes it can get a little crazy over here. And sometimes, I have to, sometimes I have to put the hammer down. You know what I mean? But that's what any live streams, you go down these YouTube streets, sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes you gotta, you know, you gotta have You got to have order in your house, and sometimes you don't have that order, and sometimes things just go left quickly. You know what I mean? So yeah. um, Let me drop this link for Trey in case you want to come up, because y'all already know Trey be with the rah 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 rah. Trey, I dropped the link, so if you want to come up, we're talking about blended families and does it work, you know? And and we already know, like I said, sometimes it probably do work, and sometimes it might not work. You know what I mean? And in today's society, the way these kids are, nah, mm-mm. I think back, I think back in, I think back like probably like back, I'm gonna say back in the olden days, maybe like what, I'm gonna say like the 50s or the 60s or something like that. I think the families were, I think, more united. I think the families back then were more together. But today, in today's society, and the way these kids are, and all of this stuff that's going on, no, no, because you're gonna have, sometimes you're gonna have jealousy within that blended family. Sometimes you're gonna have, kids, going up against, the other kids, or you're gonna have, you know, the wife or the girlfriend not liking some of the kids, not liking some of the kids, or she expects for the kids to like her because she thinks that she's a likable person, and if they don't like her, she'll try to do everything in her power to try to make the kids like her. But if they just don't like her, they just don't like her, and sometimes that could cause a problem and a wedge between her new husband or boyfriend because of the kids. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think that blended families, does it work? I think it's just either or. It could work. It just all depends on how the family is structured. It all just depends on if they all get along, if they all get along together and stuff like that. But what I think, and this is just me, I think that before you become a blended family, I think what some should have done is in the beginning try to get the kids together and just kind of see how they mix together to see if they get along and this and that and stuff like that for a while. And then eventually, if you decided that you want to get engaged or married or something, then you would sit the kids down as a whole and just act, how would y'all feel about it? So you already know when it happens, the kids already know. But you got some that just be like, throw these kids together, and be like, we a couple, or we're married now, and now you expect for all the kids to get along, and the kids don't even know each other. And then you got jealousy because now you got, the mama might, got her kids, and her kids might get a little bit more stuff than, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just saying that would be a way to also figure out how to blend the family equally if it was all just kind of set in motion where everybody would be able to sit down, including the kids, and get their opinion and their outcome of how they would feel about, either you're going to be in a relationship with that person or you're going to be married to that person. You know what I mean? So that way everybody could be on the same page. So I just thought that this was a good topic to talk about and stuff, because you don't ever hear too much about blended families. I mean, yes, you hear about relationships here or relationships that and stuff like that, but you'll never hear too much about the families being blended together, and the families that don't get along. You know what I mean? The mother, brings her baggage, her kids in a relationship, and the kids may not even want to be there. The kids, the kids, or the kids are bad. The kids are bad and out of control, and talk to the mama any type of way. And now if the husband or the boyfriend step in and say something, you know what I mean? Now you got the kids with the smart mouth. You don't tell me what to do. You ain't my daddy. And 9 times out of 10, Next thing you know, if the kids do go with their real dad, their biological dad, they gonna tell. They gonna tell and be like, I don't like mommy's new husband, or I don't like mommy's new boyfriend because he be trying to tell us what to do. He be trying to act like he gonna try to act like he wanna hit you. Uh-oh, now you got a problem. Now you got a problem. Now the biological daddy gotta step in and he gotta try to, argue the boyfriend down or the husband down or the wife down. I mean, you know what I mean? But if you got if you got a family that's blended, that's mature and that knows how to, just be cohesive and as one, I think it would be a beautiful thing because everybody would get along. Everybody would get along. You know what I mean? Even if the wife or the ex girlfriend, if she was, if she was cordial enough and mature enough and stuff, and she accepts, the wife or the girlfriend or something, she wouldn't even care. She wouldn't even care. She'd be like, she takes care of, she's a good stepmom to my kids. That's all I care about. Or vice versa. The dad may, well, he's a good stepdad to my kids. He's not, he don't mistreat them or anything. And they come back and they tell me he's cool, they like him and this and that. I ain't got a problem. You know what I mean? And then you notice when they have those family outings and stuff, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna invite them. Hey, we're having a family outing and stuff. The kids want you to come. When you come, you're welcome to come. See, those are good families. Those are good blended families. When you got the kids, when you got you got the female and her kids. Then you got the boyfriend or the husband, and he got kids from previous marriage or relationship, and they all blend together. You know, and then you got the mamas of the kids that they all get along. It's like they just one big old happy, cohesive, blended family. You know what I mean? So yeah. So yeah. I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. I hope y'all get what I'm talking about. Even the people from the bushes. Come on now. You know what I mean? I know y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Trey, I dropped that link and stuff. I know you're listening in the bushes. I know you're listening from the bushes, but you got to remember now. I'm only in here for an hour, and then after that, I'm out of here and stuff. You know what I mean? Um, I just come in and hang out and chop it up with y'all. Chop it up with y'all, give y'all some content. You know what I mean? I'm not giving you no bullshit. I'm not giving you no doxing and no dragging and all that other stuff. No, I'm trying to give y'all what is really going on today. What is the meat and potatoes and stuff like that? What you see, what you see, or even what you experienced of other people having, the blended families and all of this other stuff. You know what I mean? But y'all gotta admit though, like I was saying, back then I believe, like I was saying, in the 30s, in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, I believe that even back then, if there was blended families, I mean they were probably so different. It was so different back then. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? And definitely, I'm pretty sure the youths back then or the teens back then did not act the way that they do now. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they did. They didn't act like that. Most of them probably stayed in school, got a good education, and went on to be, God knows what, you know, whatever they did, made money, be successful and stuff like that, you know. But now today's society, the way these kids are, they're not going to be successful because the first thing they're going to think is, hey, I can rap. Oh, I can rap. So I'm gonna try my luck in rapping. I'm gonna try my luck in rapping. And either some gonna make it and some don't. Some are gonna make it and some don't. And some of them drop out of school. Some of them drop out of high school and stuff like that, and really don't know too much about nothing. You know what I mean? They don't know really how to communicate with people. They don't really know how to write or anything like that. That's why probably a lot of them probably got to get ghostwriters and stuff because they ain't really finished school. They ain't finished school. They don't know how to put no shit together. They probably don't even know how to put a whole essay together because they didn't stay in school long enough to learn. You know what I mean? So, that's all I'm saying. Um, and it's true. You know what I mean? And it's true. So, yeah. So, but I just figured why not, why not talk about, blended families and if we get off topic and talk about something else, and that's fine too, because you already know that's just how some of these live streams go. You know what I mean? You start off one way and then you end up derailing and going somewhere else. It happens over here all the time. You know, I may start off talking about one topic and next thing you know, I get derailed. And when I get derailed, the train goes off the track and goes somewhere else. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter because it's like, okay, everybody got a voice, everybody want to get their opinion out one way or the other, and I allow that. You know what I mean? Because everybody should be able to enjoy their live streams and stuff. That's what keeps people coming back. you know, I've always said that the way you run your live stream and you got some good content and stuff like that. You're gonna get the good people that can understand exactly where you're coming from. You know, if you're gonna get those messy people, the ones that probably ain't finished school, probably don't even know how to write an essay, can't really talk that well. No, they're not gonna understand you. They're gonna think your live stream is boring. They're gonna think, oh, she's boring. Oh, but if I was one of the messy females up in here dragging and tagging and bagging bitches, and all that stuff. Oh yeah. Oh, go to Miss Brown's. Oh, she's popping. Oh, she's got it going on. Her live stream be lit. No, my live stream. See, a lot of you y'all be thinking that y'all live stream be lit. No, y'all live stream be lit with shit. That's what it is. You need to say, yeah, your live streams be lit with shit because that's what it's all about. I'm just keeping it real. Nothing positive, nothing that nobody can use. You know what I mean? And yeah, for always talking about, even when I, kind of getting off the little subject a little bit, even when I went down these YouTube streets and stuff, and I be hearing about what other people do and this and that and stuff like that. Y'all talking about what people do for a living. So what? At least the person is working, but y'all clown what a person do. You know what I mean? I bet you if a person shoveled shit and on a farm and it got out, you guys would make fun of it. You guys would make all kind of content. But that person is working. That person is working. That person's not up on YouTube asking for cash apps, super chats, and super kisses and stuff. But if that person is out there shoveling shit, y'all turn that shit into content for y'all benefit. Oh, this motherfucker. Y'all want to see? Look, he's out there or she's out there. She's shoveling shit for a living. Yeah, but she's probably making 20, 30, $40 an hour shoveling shit. But y'all sitting there making fun. Y'all say, oh, she's shoveling shit and she da 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 da. So what? So what? If you're shoveling shit, so what? If you're working at McDonald's, so what? If you're a security guard, so what? You know what I mean? If you're a door monitor, so what? If you're a bus matron, so what? It's a job. It's a job. Some of these motherfuckers on here don't even have that, but want to put down other people that have a job. That have a job. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. That person is bringing home bread. What are you bringing home? You're not bringing home nothing but mess. But that person is bringing home coins. You know what I mean? That person is bringing home coins. Shout out to all the people that work. That's all I listen. Shout out to everybody that work. And if you got some messy people that want to sit here and clown your job on what you do, just let them do it. Let them do it. So what? It don't matter, you know what I mean? Because it just goes to show. It just goes to show how ignorant and childish they are. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, she's out there shoveling shit. She's a shit shoveler. Oh yeah, she shovels shit for a living. Yeah, yeah. Did you know she worked on a farm shoveling shit? Oh yeah. How much she make? I think she make about $45, $50 a day. Oh, she does. Okay. Hmm. Kudos to her. Kudos to her. You know what I mean? Stop putting down people's employment and all of that shit. So what? You know what I mean? Whatever you do, you be the best at what you do. Be the best at it. You know what I mean? That's it. If people want to talk about, if they want to talk about you, then go ahead. Let them talk about you. You know what I mean? At least you're bringing home money. They ain't bringing home shit. They ain't bringing home nothing, but still trying to get a YouTube check. Still trying to get a YouTube check. But you're the winner because you bringing home a check, which you can collect taxes off of, and you're bringing home a little bit of YouTube bread. You know what I mean? So hey, you know what I mean? And a lot of people, they're so jealous and envious upon YouTube. You know what I mean? Oh, this person got a job. Oh, this person got a job shoveling shit, and they making $40, $50 an hour, and I'm sitting here, and each video that I do, I'm only making 64 cents. Yes, yes. Yes, don't think because you see those high numbers and you see those high views that content creator is bringing home big bank. No, no. Believe me, the smaller channels, believe it or not, are bringing home more money than the bigger channels. I'm gonna say that again. The smaller channels, the ones that has smaller subscribers, are bringing home more money than the bigger channels. I'm just keeping it real with you because they have less mess. They may have less subscribers, yes, but if they're monetized, best believe they're making money. They are. They're making money. The bigger channels ain't making squat. They're not because they're in the rut of being messy, and messy doesn't pay. What messy brings is more mess, which brings more subscribers, which brings more views, but it brings less money. You know what I mean? Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to strike your channel. People will see that you got all these people in your chat. People will see that you got all those views and stuff, and deliberately come and sabotage you. Sabotage you, get in their feelings and stuff like that, or tell other people not to go and watch your channel. Oh, don't watch the channel because their views are getting way too high, and I don't need that. So I need you not to go over there and watch that person. I'm gonna watch that person's views fall. Okay, you know what I mean? So that's the kind of this is the kind of new YouTube that's going on now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey George, how are you? How are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you, George, for coming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Um, you already know. Tonight it was more a blended family and does it work? And then I kind of went into to other stuff too. But y'all already know too. We take short intermissions, and that way y'all can have a little downtime and stuff because I believe in intermission. I don't believe in like some other people, and they know who they are. You know what I mean? They be up on here for 8, 9, 10 hours and stuff, not even take a cigarette break, a smoke break, a coffee break, or nothing. No. Sometimes you just gotta kind of get off, go and do something real quick or whatever, and then you come back, and anybody else that's watching you, that'll give them hey, let me run down here, let me run downstairs and grab something, or let me run to the bathroom real quick and come back and finish watching, or something like that. But then you got some that just be like, Now I'm gonna be on here for a long time. How long you gonna be on? I'm gonna be on for another 6, 7 hours, 8 hours. Well, damn. Okay, you know what I mean? That's a long time. Thank you so much, George. You keep saying that you shared me out. You said that before. Now, brother, I ain't gonna call you out, but I am gonna call you out because you said that before, and I did not see that you shared me out. So if you say you're gonna share me out, brother, thank you so much, and I'm gonna be looking for that notification because it would say 1,000 TV shared, 100,000, excuse me, 100,000 TV, big clout shared you. I appreciate you, brother. If you did, when when you do, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Um, y'all hold on. We're gonna take a short intermission, and I will be right back. All right, y'all. Intermission is over. I'm hoping that YouTube don't be like, you can't play that, because I'm gonna tell you, I got that from the free to use. But y'all already know sometimes those those copyrighted ID people, they try to come at you and stuff like that. And it's only cap, because what it is that they see that that you're using the music that they put up, that they posted. So they try to come at you. They try to come at you for a copyrighted claim and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And so it's like, well, wait a minute. Then you got to go back in and you got to tell YouTube, hey, you know, how is that? Because it said free. It said free to use. You know what I mean? And I believe that a lot of us get tripped up, especially the ones that play music, on the videos and stuff like that, because it's like you go into the library and you try to pick up stuff that that supposedly be free, but sometimes it's just not free. Sometimes it's not free, and sometimes YouTube wants you to share, in the revenue, and and it's not cool, because and I gotta always go in and I always gotta say, well, you know what? Why put shit in there in your library if it's not free? If it's not free, don't put it in there. Don't put it in there. Then that way people know not to use it. You know what I mean? But if you see a big old free, and then you see freestyling, rap music or rap beats or whatever, or gangster beats or whatever, you're thinking that it's cool to use. You know what I mean? And people know exactly what I'm talking about, especially the ones, like I said, that deal with the background beats and stuff like that. You just got to be real careful, because YouTube be having that fine print and shit. You know what I mean? Shit that you don't really see, or you don't really pay no attention to until some shit happens, and then they bring that shit up. You know what I mean? But like I said, this is YouTube house. This is YouTube house. You know what I mean? So we gotta follow the rules. We gotta follow the rules, or pack our shit up and move someplace else. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure that it's not too many places to go. I mean, Facebook, a lot of shit that goes on YouTube. I'm pretty sure Facebook is not going to stand for it. Even Instagram. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they got the guidelines and stuff like that. But if you ask me, I think they're all hooked up together. That's what I think. I think they're all up under the same umbrella. I think TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I think that they're all hooked up under the same thing. You know what I mean? I think they're all running under the same computer shit. You know what I mean? They just have different rules and guidelines, but I still think that it's ran under the same umbrella somewhere. You know what I mean? Somewhere, because this is social media, and social media is huge. You know what I mean? At one time, when I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think YouTube opened their doors. What year was that? I think it was 2000, maybe 2006, maybe 2008, something like, I don't know, something. It might even been earlier than that. But at one time, YouTube was not having no live streams, because nobody knew anything about live streams. Only thing you could do on YouTube is just post pictures, post your videos, post family videos, or post stuff, that could help people and stuff like that. See, I believe that, some things that YouTube talk about, some of the things on YouTube you can learn from. I've learned a lot of things off of YouTube, and I'm pretty sure everybody else have too. You know, and I'm talking about far as things that I didn't know. Far as putting this together, and figuring out this and that and stuff like that. You know what I mean? When I was when I was in college, and I had a problem. I had a problem in math and stuff. I ain't know too algebra. What the fuck? Algebra? I don't know nothing about no damn algebra. But what I did was I went on YouTube, and I looked, and I took notes, and then I learned how to do algebra, because just watching YouTube. So I'm thinking, I'm saying this is that YouTube can be a good thing, and YouTube can be a bad thing. You know what I mean? But If they just went back to the old YouTube where it's like you could post pictures and you could do a live, you could go live, but you could post it. You know what I mean? Well, no, not even go live, just post it, and then people can come and view you. You know what I mean? That way you won't have all that craziness, you won't have that doxing, you won't have that nothing. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure what it would probably do, it would cut down the subscribers, because the subscribers would, some probably would, still subscribe because they would like watching you. But far as the super chats and the super kisses, yeah, that'd be something different. That'd be something different. But the content creator wouldn't have no type of communication with the subscriber, and not unless they put something in the comments, and then the content creator would be able to respond that way. But far as pulling somebody up on a panel and all of that stuff and da da da, that crazy stuff, I think YouTube probably needs to look more into revamping and coming up with a different way, because the way these YouTube streets are now is so messy and so dirty. You can't even clean it up anymore, because the mess just done got so much. It's just done got out of control. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, it's sad, y'all, but it's true. It's true. It is. But listen, y'all know that I'm in here for an hour, and I was trying to get people to come up on the panel. They don't want to come up. They don't want to come up on the panel. You know what I mean? But that's all right. I guess when you don't run a big large live stream and your shit is really not popping, people don't want to listen to what you got to say. They really don't. You know what I mean? And if they do, they go back and look at your video, for a replay. But far as just coming in and hanging out and stuff, no, no, they're not even gonna. They're not even gonna. They're not even gonna hit you with a $5 or a $10, super kiss or super chats. And y'all already know, a lot of you guys, and y'all probably seen it. You go into different content creators live streams, or you watch the replays and stuff like that, and you see people on, donated to that channel, but will come over and hang out with you and your channel, won't even hit you with a dog bone, won't even hit you with $1. You know what I mean? But hey, that's just how this YouTube streets work, and I'm keeping it real, real, real. I can't get any realer, y'all. I can't. If I see it, I know y'all see it too. I know y'all see it too. Y'all probably sit there and be like, damn, now this person be in my live, you know, and they won't even hit me. They won't even give me a dog bone or nothing, But they go down the street and they hit people big with super kisses and super chats and stuff like that. So I don't know what that's about. You know, it's like, but then again, we all know it's because you're not big enough. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming to see you because your channel's not big enough. You're not popping enough. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna play some music to take us up out of here. Hold on.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be where you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Will that make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide or lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
All right, everybody. All right, I apologize. My phone was ringing. I'll tell you, man, you just cannot. You tell people that you're going live, and for some reason they just interrupt it. So I apologize. So listen, y'all. I want to thank my visor kings, my visor queens, my visor honeys, and my visor princesses. Y'all, please share me out, George. Thank you so much, brother, for for sharing me out. You said you was, so I'm gonna hold you to that. So, anyways, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all keep y'all notifications on because you just never know when the bitch might be back. All right. I love y'all. All right. Bye.